Well, a face-off at Harris County Commissioner's Court. Will a new budget save $100 million or put the county into a dangerous financial bind? Fox 26's Tom Zizka is live tonight with details. Tom?
Gabby, Harris County Commissioner's Court is trying to pass a new fiscal budget for the new year that includes $100 million in additional spending. Rising property values and appraisals have allowed them to come up with that money while mathematically reducing the tax bite on taxpayers a slight bit. Commissioners Jack Cagle and Tom Ramsey, though, do not support the additional spending. They used a state loophole to allow themselves to stop this process in its tracks.
All they have to do is fill one of those chairs. They could abstain or they could vote no. They don't even have to vote yes.
A clearly exasperated Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo perhaps inadvertently acknowledges why Republican commissioners Jack Cagle and Tom Ramsey were not sitting in their appointed seats. Their votes aren't needed to pass the new fiscal budget that includes $100 million in additional spending. But without a quorum, the Commissioner's Court is prevented by state law from considering the measure.
They are passionately killing these budgets. They are, in effect, going to wipe out the massive increases that we had on the proposed budget.
The county library, a cut of $1,446,093.
To illustrate the point, Judge Hidalgo directed a listing of each county department and the additional funding that was in jeopardy, while directors of county flood control and health care, among others, outlined a variety of services that could be curtailed. In statements, Commissioner Cagle explained his absence, saying in part, now is not the time for local government to take advantage of inflated property appraisals to pay for an expanded government footprint. While Ramsey, whose offer to attend the vote in exchange for a $20 million commitment for law enforcement was rejected, says, I'm not against spending money. I'm for using it properly, not wasting it, and I will continue to represent you with those priorities. But Commissioners Ellis, Garcia, and Judge Hidalgo insist they are not wasting anything, that, like household budgets facing inflation, costs are going up for vital services.
Harris County has grown by over 200,000 people, almost 250,000 people in 3 years. And so obviously you have to increase revenue to some extent in order to keep up with the demand for services.
And without today's approval, the county is at the moment stuck with what's called a no new revenue budget. Basically, the same funding that they have presently would continue into the new year. Judge Hidalgo says there is a slight bit of wiggle room, a slight window of about 7 days where they could conceivably return to this vote if they can negotiate with Commissioners Cagle and Ramsey to make that happen. Stay tuned to see if it does. For now, we're live near downtown. Tom Zizka, Fox 26 News.